welcome to a gaming vlog with me, Fellonius the Wizard. Yes, I'm back from hospital, and should we tell anything about that sickness I had, the GPA? Well, I am going fine. In 3 weeks' time I'm going back to have some more immune suppressives, and then I will keep on being sick quite for a while, but I'm back. Hopefully I'm looking the same, but I'm home. That's the main thing. So I took a summer break that became a sick break, and my plan for my summer break was to not do anything except perhaps Morrowind during July and August. So my plan was to start the 30th of August anyway with a yapping. It's a Sunday. Oops, there goes my glasses. So I'll keep that plan. I think I have 5 or 6 yapping coming up. I'll see if I mix them a bit. Otherwise, nothing. Well, MHC. Some MHC. You have it on already, actually. So, no. Minecraft Star Wars Monday. No yapping until the 30th. And then I gonna go again. Of course, we have our vanilla challenge, and I'm thinking about doing a couple of vlogs there too, mainly because there are things to tell you about. So perhaps this weekend I'll put out that one, but they are spontaneous anyway, so I never planned them. I might actually stream some of my Vanilla 3 builds later on this fall. We'll see about that. I have been thinking a lot about my YouTube channel again, and that was one of the reasons I took a summer break, or should have taken a summer break, I should say. But it became a sick break, but I still thought about it. Now and then I always get up in the crossroad. Should I keep on doing this or should I not? And somehow, I don't know. This time I got sick, and when 3 weeks was past that I was in hospital, I was so eager to start recording again. Playing again. I was playing, of course. Playing Legend of Grimrock and Clockwork Tales of Ink and Glass, I think it was. And some Half-Life 2 on my MacBook. But still, it wasn't the same. And I've also been a bit of other stuff. But I am going to continue, of course. It's no big deal. There are perhaps some differences. We'll see about that later on. And I hope you know the difference between the FPS colon and the not FPS colon. If you see a title on my channel that says FPS, that stands for Fellonius på svenska, is Fellonius in English, Swedish. So FPS means I'm talking Swedish. And if it doesn't have FPS in the start, it's English. Or, yeah, you know what I mean. When I'm streaming, it's both English and Swedish, so yeah. There will be a Euro Truck Sim special video later on this fall. Something I have been planning since February, March. Not really sure how I'm going to do it, but still. I have no real plans on following up on Morrowind when it comes to recording. I'm going to play Oblivion, and I've also really decided that I will have an ancestor to Varia the Winter, so there will be more The Winters coming. There will be more winters coming as well, but I will play Oblivion. But will I record it? I'm not sure. And then the Skyrim, and I will probably do the same. We'll see about that. If I record Oblivion, I will record Skyrim. That's how it works. The big thing I have been thinking about, lying in my hospital bed, is becoming a YouTube partner. And the reason is actually easy. I need a new microphone. I really don't like the one I have. I really like the sound card I have, but it doesn't give me the feeling I want. And a microphone with a good stand costs a lot. So I'm thinking about having YouTube paying me, hopefully enough to get myself a new mic. And I think my son needs one as well, because he's live streaming now and then, and yeah. So I will probably do that. I will probably start YouTubing as a partner. That doesn't mean anything to you, because I already have allowed adverts in my videos, and I haven't seen if there are any, but I allowed that. And you don't need to do anything to help me with this. Whatever I get, I get. It's no big deal as such. And I will probably just do it for a test period of, let's say, a year or so. I haven't really understood how it works yet, so I'll get back to that first. Another thing I've been thinking of, I think it was Professor Snape, Prof Snape and Icona Kona who did 3D build-offs, where it's like 4 or 5 years ago, and they did some build-offs, and I'm thinking about doing something similar, perhaps doing 30-minute build-offs as stream, or just taking a word out of a hat and try to build it, just for fun, because say what you want about Minecraft, but it's all about build actually, and I need to train more on how to build. That's how I feel anyway. We'll see about that. Anyone's missing Creative 444? That's my little extra I have. 4 things doing 4 days a week, 1 hour a week, 1 hour a day. It will reappear. I put might reappear. It will reappear. And that means that OMSI 2 is back this fall. Probably Curious 2. I'm not totally sure about Curious 2, but I'm pretty sure that perhaps I do Vanilla Challenge 3, the one I do with Bongo Wiz, Bongo Test. Perhaps I do that as in Creative 444, because we have a lot of houses to put furniture in and stuff, and that's boring, but it's creative. So I might do it that way. I'm mostly handling the murder story, and I have full control of that one. We'll see. Perhaps I'll do something else. Another thing I am going to stop doing is putting intros. I am so bored with having intros. Those 8 seconds of music, blah, it really doesn't give me anything. I'm not totally sure that it gives anyone else. So I will probably stop doing intros. I'm not a TV show. I don't need an intro. I don't need a theme. And there is one thing that I have been thinking a lot about also, as a last thing for this fall. Doing some sort of review series in Swedish, so you have to have a subtext in English. But subtexting, I have been training on subtexting, and Ron is going to have a bit of a surprise for himself, because I have trained on that. I could even do it in hospital, Ron. So I've been training a lot about doing that and using Google Translate, and actually it's pretty good. I'm telling you, 75–80% almost correct, almost. There are some is and are's, and yeah. So I'm thinking about doing some sort of review series, but I need a loose camera. I need to have some sort of other means of, perhaps I need another camera or to do that. I have to test. But if I do, it will be Swedish text, the Swedish talking, and some subtext in English. That might be interesting, because I'm thinking about board games, old board games, Swedish board games, strange board games, reviewing that type, especially old ones, the one you need to go to a flea market to find. So I'm back totally on 30th with a yapping. Let's see if I can find anything about Star Wars. I'm not totally sure that I will, and I won't do any more Star Trek. And yeah, I'm back from hospital. I am Not totally well, but I'm feeling good. Thanks for watching. Bye.